It's a great leveller because it is alien to everybody. So we're bringing something in which nobody knows anything about. We don't have experts in the group. Another reason is it's actually very simple to get going and start playing these instruments because they're all percussion instruments. And there's a sort of instant feel-good thing about the gamelan. Within a few minutes, it starts to sound really good.
It's fun, it's exciting, it's different and it's beneficial. And we wanted to do it again. We decided that we would buy our own instruments, simply because it's much easier and we can mount the project more often. And so we're looking to do it regularly now within the prison.
But it's hard work, and the week has its difficult moments.
Yesterday morning there was 23 in the group, and at least, I think, 8 of those were new, and also some people who'd said they'd given up on day one actually came back. So we just had this situation with a very big group, and some of the dynamics in the group were sort of quite tricky. A lot of talking and messing around and, you know, not really focusing and working together. So, yeah, to be honest, it was rocking the boat so much that I actually thought we were going to lose the whole project yesterday.
I'm in an environment where you got to be on guard. And this, you kind of got to put your guard down in order to learn it, because we come in here and we just don't know it. So I'm around other prisoners, and I never know how they're going to react, because we have a lot of pressure inside our guts and in our minds in here. So when we come in here, never quite sure how people are going to react with each other. So just pray before I come in here and it'll all be good.
What was really interesting is, at the end of the day, we had this big feedback discussion, and everybody had something positive to say about the whole experience. They also commented about how other people hadn't been taking part and fully committed to it. And they were saying things like, you know, make sure, if you want to come along, make sure you're coming for the right reasons.
We make the things better because we're talking about the second day. We've been talking on that, and we be explicit to everyone. Who wants to stay here, stay here. Who don't want, it's better, don't come in here. Because you want to achieve something from here. And if you know someone is not interested in the shift, don't come back.
For a lot of the period, they have always been in the wrong, and it's always been about dictating rules to them. And this is about exploring and putting their own creative mark on it, and having a responsibility to take for their actions, which is actually part of a key life skill.
Just remember where you are. That's really good. Really good.
If you were serious about the arts well-being connection, you would have to rethink the whole prison regime. We'd love to see that happen.
I think you're supposed to be doing some more things like that in prison, you know, for make your mind come out a little bit for the stress you have inside the prison, because this place is a stress place.
Music is very soulful, very calming and soothing. And by being in that environment, I'm not around screaming and yelling and slamming doors. People talking about drinking and drugging all the time and crime all the time. We're talking about music and trying to accomplish something beautiful.
By the end of the week, the inmates have managed to put their differences aside. They're ready to perform a half-hour concert with not just the traditional gamelan pieces that they've been taught, but their own compositions which they've created as a group. All in front of an audience of fellow inmates, guests from outside, and their prison officers.
you see the sense of achievement there. And the adrenaline that's flowing in there now, and that sense of achievement that they're going to take with them. What we've got to do now is capitalise on that and make sure that that doesn't just die, but that we tap into that and we channel them into other things in the prison.
When you see 10, 15 guys together and achieve something, that's good. That's very good. And there's something I love to see down there, you know, because I see, you see, if these people have a chance to do it, they do it. You know, the problem is sometimes is have a chance to do something. You know, they give the chance to achieve something. We achieve what they're asking for.